Greetings and welcome everybody. So in this video, I'm going to show you 40 hidden and less known features of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus. Now before we begin, if you like my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then press on that bell icon so that you can get notifications to my latest upload. So let's begin. Alright guys, the first hidden and less known feature I'm going to show you is in the Samsung Notes app. And for this, I'm going to take out the S Pen. So whenever you take out the S Pen, it opens up the Air command menu. Tap on the second option which says View All Notes, and this takes you to Samsung Notes app. Otherwise, you can open up the app drawer and tap on Samsung Notes from over here. Now take a look at this particular note. I've written down a person's name, I've written down their phone number, and I've written down their email address in screen off memo. So I'll just open up this note. Now watch what happens when I hover my S Pen over the phone number. So the phone recognizes that this is a phone number and I see this little telephone icon over here. Now if I tap on this telephone icon, the phone will copy the number in the phone's dialer and you can now add the phone as a new contact, or you can directly call the person. So the phone is smart enough to know that this is a phone number and it copies your handwritten numbers into the phone's dialer. And the same goes for the email address. See, when I hover my S Pen over here, you can see a little mail icon, and if I tap on the mail icon, I can now just email that person. So Gmail is fine. The phone copies the handwritten email address and pastes it into the Gmail app. So a very convenient tool if you want to quickly take down someone's information. You don't have to go into the dialer and note down everything. You can just quickly note something down with your S Pen in the screen off memo, and then later on you can go ahead and add their contact or add their email address. Now if you want, you can actually convert this handwritten note into plain text. So we will open up this note, and then over here we will tap on this T icon, and as you can see, the phone will convert my handwritten notes into plain text. Doesn't matter if your handwriting is bad. My handwriting is quite terrible, but the phone is able to recognize my handwritten notes and convert it into plain text. And then you can just copy it and paste it wherever you want. You can also send this as a text message. So this is a less known feature on the Samsung Note 10. I think everyone should start using this because this is quite a useful feature. Now here's a feature that you guys will absolutely love. Now first off, let us go ahead and quit the Samsung Notes app, open up the phone's app drawer and tap on Finder Search. Now in the last note, there was a word called Sarah. So we'll search for Sarah, search results. And as you can see, the phone knows that there's a word called Sarah in this particular note. So I can just tap over here and the phone directly takes me to this particular note, and the phone also highlights the word Sarah. So the phone is actually smart enough and it recognizes what I've written in my handwriting. So I've written down the word Sarah. It's able to search this particular word and show it in the search results in the phone's search engine. The next less known feature I'm going to show you is also in the Samsung Notes app. So we will start by creating a new note. Now over here you can see a little pencil icon and you can see a little star over here. Tap on this and this opens up your favorite pens. Now when you start using your phone, this will be empty, so you have to customize this as your liking. Start by pressing this plus button and add your favorite pens from over here. So for example, I might add this pen, maybe change the thickness of the tip to this one, tap on this pink color and then press on add. Now this particular pen will be added to my favorites list and I can just access that by pressing this button. Now this makes switching between pens a lot easier. So for example, if I select this, I'm just writing something over here. So I've taken down this note. I want to change the pen. I'll just press on the button and it changes the pen. So now we have the highlighter selected. This is the second one, and if I press on the button again, it will change the pen to this one. So you can cycle between your favorite pens by pressing this button on the S Pen. So now we have the red pen selected, and if I press again, we have a green pen selected. So once again, if I press this, we have a different pen. If I do this again, you can see we now have that pink pen that we just added to the favorites list. So this is a less known feature I think everyone should know about, and you guys should start adding your favorite pens over here so that it saves you a lot of time in customizing the different pen, because if you're going over here and customizing different pens, it's gonna waste a lot of time. You can just add them to your favorites list, cycle through them by pressing this button on the S Pen. And by the way guys, if you want to erase this, just press and hold the button and then you can erase everything in the Notes app. So these were a few hidden features in the Samsung Notes app. Let's move on. The next hidden feature I'm going to show you is a secret menu on your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus that allows you to speed these animations up. So whenever you launch an app or navigate through the phone's menu, there is this animation that plays back. So if I tap over here, you can see that animation. So what we want to do is speed these animations up so that the phone feels a lot more snappier. Now don't get me wrong, the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus are fast phones. The app launches almost instantaneously. But if we speed these animations up, the phone will become even more faster. So let me show you how it's done. So drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, scroll all the way down to About Phone. Tap on About Phone, then tap on Software Information. Now repeatedly tap the build number until you see this screen. If you don't have a PIN unlock, you will directly see this message: developer mode has been enabled. So let's go back again, scroll down here and tap on developer options. Again, scroll down here to the part which says window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animator duration scale. From these three hidden settings, we can control the speed of the animations on the phone. So I'm just going to decrease these animations to 0.5x, and now you guys will see the phone will feel a lot faster. I'm just going to minimize this. So can you guys see that difference? So as you guys can see, now the phone is a lot more snappier than it was before. Fantastic. And if you feel like, you can completely turn these animations off so that the app launches instantaneously. So now you guys can see, if I launch a particular app, it launches instantly. The phone does not waste any time in playing back those animations, and again, there are no animations when I navigate through the phone's menu. So this is a must change setting. Tweak it according to your liking. I kind of like the animation duration scale to 0.5x, makes the phone feel a lot more faster. And of course, if you want, you can slow it down. So if I select 2x, you can see animations slow down and the phone kind of feels a little bit sluggish. But this is also nice. If you do like slower animations, make sure you select that option. But I'm gonna set it at 0.5x. And by the way guys, you must leave the developer options enabled, and if you turn developer options off, the animation duration scale will reset back to 1. But yes, I do like the fast animations on my Galaxy Note 10. Makes the phone feel a lot more snappy. The next hidden feature I'm going to show you is how you can change the style of the animations. So whenever you launch an application on your phone, it kind of zooms in from the icon. So if I launch Insta, you'll see the app kind of zooms in. See? If I launch Chrome, it zooms in like this. You can change this effect to cross dissolve. Let me show you how you can do this. Drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, scroll down here to advanced features, scroll down here and turn this setting on which says reduce animation. This setting actually does not reduce any animations, it kind of changes the style. So let me go ahead and demonstrate this for you. So now if I launch Instagram, instead of zooming in from the app icon like this, it's going to crossfade onto the display. So watch what happens. See that? It did not zoom in from the app icon. Same goes for Chrome and same goes for every app that is installed on my phone. So it kind of changes the animation style. You can use these options to make your phone a little bit more unique than everyone else. I think I kind of like this fade animation. Kind of looks nice. The next hidden feature I'm going to show you is how you can access the phone's service menu to test if there is any problem with the phone sensor or the display, or if the speaker is not working. You can go ahead, open up the service menu and check it out yourself before sending your phone off to service. So for this, open up the phone's dialer and now key in this code *#0*#, and this opens up the phone's service menu. So over here there are different tests. You can go ahead and check them out yourself. You have the screen tester. You can check out if there are any dead pixels on the screen. Red, green, blue, no problems. You can check the earpiece receiver by pressing this. Working. You can check the vibration motor. Working. You can check the touch screen. If there is anything wrong with the touch screen, this little test will let you know. Working, no problem. and then you can also check the mic, S Pen, all the stuff is over here. So this service menu will let you double check the problem before you send the phone off to service center. To exit the service menu, you need to go back twice, and then you will be back to the dialer. Whenever you guys want to restart or switch off your phone, you will drop down the notification panel and then press on this power button. When you press on this power button, it brings up the power off menu, and over here we have three options: power off, restart, and emergency mode. Now there's a fourth hidden option that you can enable from the phone settings, and it's called the lockdown mode. Now what lockdown mode does is that it disables the phone's biometric options. So you will not be able to unlock your phone with your fingerprint. You will need to enter the PIN code in order to get access to your phone, and this can be very useful to prevent your spouse or your friends from unlocking your phone while you're asleep, because anyone can use your fingerprints and unlock your phone. And also, when the lockdown option is enabled, the phone will not show any notifications on the lock screen. Let me show you how you can enable that fourth hidden option. Drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, scroll down here, tap on lock screen, then tap on secure lock settings. Enter your PIN, tap on next, turn the setting on which says show lockdown option. Now when you enable this setting, it will display a fourth option over here called lockdown mode, and when you enable the lockdown mode, the phone will lock and you will not be able to unlock it with your fingerprint. So you will have to enter the PIN in order to get inside your phone. So this is a very useful privacy feature. And while you're at it, you also might want to turn on auto factory reset in case you have sensitive data on your smartphone. So when the auto factory reset option is turned on, if someone enters your PIN code incorrectly 15 times, the phone will reset itself to factory default settings, and all your app data, including your personal files and folders, will be deleted. So if you do carry your sensitive information in your phone, make sure that you turn on auto factory reset, but also make sure that you memorize your PIN code properly, because if you forget your PIN code, there's no going back. So these two are fantastic security settings on the Samsung Galaxy Note. If you have difficulties reading text on your phone, you might want to turn on a feature called triple tap to zoom. So drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, scroll down here to the part which says accessibility. Tap over here and then tap on visibility enhancement. Scroll down here and tap on magnification. Then tap on the first option which says triple tap screen to magnify and turn this on, and then press OK. Now if I triple tap on the screen, the phone will zoom in at that particular area. See, like this, and you can use your two fingers to scroll on the screen, and again triple tap to zoom out. And once again, like I've said, this works system wide. So even if I launch Instagram, and if I want to zoom in at a particular area like this part, I'll just triple tap and the phone will zoom in. And if you want to zoom out, just triple tap once again and the screen will zoom out. So this is a superb tool on the Samsung Note. It allows you to zoom in at a particular area on the screen just by triple tapping that particular area, and you don't even need to change the size of the font. So I'm going to ring up the Galaxy Note 10 Plus and you guys will see something very cool and interesting. Watch what happens. So I'm getting an incoming call on the Note 10 Plus and the camera LED is flashing, letting me know that I am getting an incoming call. And you can also see the edges of the screen are lighting up. This is called flash notifications and this is called edge screen lighting. And this can be very useful in a situation where you want your phone to be silent but you still want to know if there's an incoming call coming on your phone or not. So now let me show you how you can enable flash notifications on your own Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Drop down the notification panel and tap on that gear icon. Scroll down here to accessibility, then tap on advanced settings. Then tap on flash notifications and turn the first option on which says camera flash. Now I do prefer only the camera flash option turned on. If you turn on the second option, the screen kind of gets overlaid with yellow color whenever you receive a notification. See, just like this. And yes, the camera LED does flash for WhatsApp text messages, as you can see from over here. Now guys, I'm not going to show you the complete edge screen lighting setup because I have already covered that in my previous video, so you don't need to watch that video if you want to set up edge screen lighting. But quickly drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, tap on display, scroll down here to edge screen, then tap on edge lighting, then turn this feature on. And tap on manage notifications and turn on edge lighting for whichever app you want. then tap on show edge lighting, select always, then after that select the edge lighting style. I do prefer the glitter effect, but you have many effects over here. So that is edge screen lighting. Not gonna go into too much detail because I've already covered that. Now the Note 10 Plus does not have a notification LED, but you have something called notification reminders. Now notification reminders will let you know that you have a notification on your phone until you dismiss it. So let me show you how you can enable that feature. Drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, scroll all the way down to accessibility. Open accessibility, then tap on advanced settings. Now over here you have something called notification reminders. Turn this feature on, then tap on notification reminders. Now over here you have three options. Vibrate when sound plays. If you want your phone to vibrate, turn this on. Then you have remind every 3 minutes. You can select the reminder duration, 3 minutes is fine. The third option lets you select the applications for which the notification reminders should work. I do like to keep it on missed call and messages only, otherwise the phone keeps on reminding that I have tons of notifications. But you can turn it on for individual apps. For example, I can only turn it on for WhatsApp so that I know I have a text message on WhatsApp. So let's give this feature a try. Okay, so I'm gonna send myself a text message on the Note 10 and we will see if the phone reminds us if there's a notification or not. Let's go. And I will start the stopwatch. So I've sent a message. We shall see if the phone reminds us or not. Okay, did you guys hear that? That was the notification reminder. It's actually a little bit earlier than 3 minutes, but yeah, that was the notification reminder. And your phone will remind you every 3 minutes that there's a notification. Very useful because there's no notification LED on the Note 10 Plus. Now picture this, you are texting your best friend and someone actually calls you up. So I'm getting a phone call and watch what happens when I answer the phone call. The messenger will get minimized and the call will go full screen. So I'll answer this. See, the call has gone full screen and the messenger has got minimized. Now the thing is, if you have your headphones on, you don't need to put the phone on your face and you can answer the calls through your headphones. And obviously you can do multitasking, you can text as well as answer the call. But the thing is, once you answer a call, this calling screen kind of goes full screen and it stays there. You cannot even go back. And if you want to go back to texting, it involves multiple steps. You'll go back home, press the recents button, and then you can come back to your messenger. Now there's a less known feature on this phone that will allow you to answer the calls in a little pop-up window over here, and the call won't go full screen and you can continue on texting your friend. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So now open up your phone's dialer, the one which has this telephone icon. Press on these three dots, then press on settings. Then turn the setting on which says call pop-up. Show ongoing calls in a pop-up instead of full screen while using other apps. So once this feature is enabled, let's go back here. So now when I get a phone call, if I answer it, it will stay in a little pop-up window like this, and you don't have to do those multiple steps to go back to texting. See? Very useful feature. And if you want to go full screen, just tap on this button and the call will go full screen. And this works in every application, so it's not just limited to WhatsApp. So if I answer the call, it will stay in a pop-up like this instead of blowing up full screen. So a very useful feature on the Note 10. Make sure that you enable this. The Galaxy Note 10 has a built-in caller ID and spam protection feature. To activate this feature, open up your phone's dialer, tap on these three dots, then select settings. And over here, as you can see, we have caller ID and spam protection. Just turn the setting on. And by the way, this caller ID and spam protection is market dependent. So you may or you may not have this depending on where you purchase your Galaxy Note 10. Now this feature is awesome because your phone will kind of let you know spam and fraud calls. So for example, this is my S9 Plus and this one also has this feature. So take a look at this. It's kind of showing me that this number is potential fraud. So the phone will kind of let you know spam and fraud calls when you turn this feature on. So that was caller ID and spam protection. Now let's go back to the call settings because there are a few more features that I would like to talk about over here. Now the first one is block numbers. This is the built-in call blocker on your Samsung Galaxy. So turn this feature on and over here you can manually add a number. you can pick a number from your contacts or you can add a number from your recents. So if someone is bothering you, you can pick their number from the recent list and add them to the block list, and you won't receive a phone call from them ever again. So this was the call blocker. Then the third feature we have here is record calls. Yes, the Note 10 Plus does have a built-in call recorder, and this feature is again region dependent. If you buy your Galaxy Note in a country where recording calls is prohibited by law, this feature will be disabled. So over here we have 4 options. Number 1 is a notification option if a call is being recorded, if you want the phone to send a notification or not. The next setting here is auto recording. Auto recording will automatically record calls whenever you make or receive a call. Then tap over here and you can specify which numbers you want to record calls from. You can also select specific numbers, you can select unsaved numbers, so on and so forth. And I will just leave it to all numbers. Let's go back. Then you have the recorded call list. I don't have any recorded calls right now. Then you have the storage location. You can select SD card or the internal memory. And no, the call recorder does not beep after 1 minute. Let me quickly demonstrate this for you. Okay, so as you guys can see, I am getting an incoming call. Now as soon as I answer this, the call recording will also start, as you can see from over here. And just to show you guys, it actually does not beep after 1 minute. I'll just leave the speakerphone turned on at maximum volume, and I had to mute the mic because it creates an echo. See, it did not beep after 1 minute. So this is a very useful feature, kind of malicious, but yeah, it is there on the Note 10 Plus. Be responsible while using this feature. So that was call recorder. Now let's go back to the call settings once again, because there are a few more hidden features that I would like to show you. So once again, press on this green button with the telephone icon, tap on these 3 dots, then select settings. Now over here, tap on answering and ending calls. And inside answering and ending calls, we have 4 features. Number 1, read caller names out aloud. When you turn this on, the phone will actually read the name of the caller out aloud. But you will need to change a setting. Tap over here and then select always. Now watch what happens when I call this phone.
Johnny.
So the phone actually reads my name out aloud. The second feature here is press volume up to answer. If your hands are wet, the touchscreen will not work properly. So if you enable this feature, whenever you receive a call, you can just press the volume up button to answer your calls. And then you can also enable press side key to end calls. Let me call this phone up and I will demonstrate these for you. So I'm getting an incoming call. I can just press the volume up button and that answers the call. And then I can press the side key, this button, the Bixby button, to end the call. See, I don't even have to touch the screen. I can just use the physical buttons on the phone to answer and end calls. Okay guys, I am getting an incoming call, but what if I want to mute the ringtone? Watch this. I'll just touch the screen with my hand like this and the ringtone will get silenced. And the other thing you can do is flip the phone on its back like this and the phone goes silent. Now the phone is still ringing, so there's still an incoming call coming on the phone, but the ringtone is silenced. So this feature is called Easy Mute. Let me show you how you can enable this on your own Galaxy Note. Okay, so if you want to turn on Easy Mute, drop down the notification panel and tap on that gear icon. Scroll down here to advanced features, scroll down here and then tap on motion and gestures and turn this feature on which says Easy Mute. And you can mute the incoming calls and alarms by putting your hand on the screen like this. You actually have to touch the screen slightly, and then you can also turn your phone face down to silence alarms and mute the incoming calls. Now inside motion and gestures, there is another feature called lift to wake. Make sure that you turn this on. So now if I put my phone to sleep and put it on the table, if I lift my phone up like this, the screen will turn on. The next less known feature I'm going to talk about is called Bluetooth Dual Audio. Now what Bluetooth Dual Audio does is that it allows you to play a song from your phone onto 2 different Bluetooth devices. So if you and your friend both have a Bluetooth headphone, you can enjoy the same song together. So the phone will allow you to play the same song over 2 different Bluetooth devices. So now I'm going to show you how you can start using Bluetooth Dual Audio on your own Samsung smartphone. First off, drop down the notification panel and then press on the gear icon, press on connections, then tap on Bluetooth and make sure Bluetooth is turned on. Then tap on these three dots and select Advanced. Turn on dual audio from over here. The phone will prompt you turn off media volume sync. Just tap on turn off and that's it. And now we will pair the speaker and the headset with the phone. So I'm gonna start off by pairing the speaker. Just turn it on. And here's a tip for you guys. If you want to pair a Bluetooth headphone or a speaker, locate this NFC icon and just tap the phone's back like this. And the phone will prompt you pair the Bluetooth device, and all you have to do is press on yes. And that's it, the speakers are paired. And now I'm gonna pair the Bluetooth headphones. Just turn these on. And it's the same procedure. Just tap on this NFC icon and just press yes. And that's it, the speaker and the headphones are now connected to the phone. And if I drop down the notification panel, you guys will see dual audio on. Sound will play on both connected Bluetooth devices. So now I can just launch the music player and the music will play from both these devices. So first off, I'm gonna increase the volume over here. So this is the Bluetooth speaker. I'm just gonna turn the volume down, and now I'm gonna bring these up close to the camera mic. Just increase the volume on these. So yes, the exact same song is playing on these two Bluetooth devices. This will come in very handy if you and your friend have Bluetooth headphones and if you want to enjoy the same song together. And by the way, the volume control is completely separate. So the volume control over here is separate and the volume control on the headset is separate. So do remember that you cannot use the volume control on the phone to control the volume. You will need to control the volume from over here on the headset, and you need to press these two to control volume on the Bluetooth speaker. Now guys, picture yourself in a party, you're the DJ and you're playing back songs from your brand new Samsung Galaxy Note onto Bluetooth speakers and everyone is having a good time. Now someone comes up to you and asks if they can watch a YouTube video, or you might want to show a YouTube video to a friend of yours. So if I launch YouTube right now and if I play back a video, you can see the music stops and the sound from the YouTube video starts playing back on the Bluetooth speakers. Now this will definitely spoil the mood of the party. Fortunately, for situations like these, Samsung includes a feature called separate app sound. Now separate app sound will separate the sound from the music player so that the music player keeps on playing music uninterrupted on your Bluetooth speakers, and the sound from the YouTube video will play back on your smartphone. So let me show you how you can enable separate app sound. So let's go back home, drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, then tap on sounds and vibration, then tap on advanced sound settings, then tap on separate app sound. Then turn this feature on. Then it will ask you to select an audio device which will play on the Bluetooth speakers. So tap on select. Then over here I want to select the music player, so that is the Samsung Music, this one. Let's go back. Then it will ask you to select the audio device. Just select the Bluetooth audio device from over here and that's it. Now let's go back. Just tap on OK and that is all you need to do. The sound from the music player will now play back on the speakers uninterrupted and all the other sounds will play on the phone. So for demonstration, I will play the song in music player and it's playing back through the Bluetooth speakers. Now I will launch YouTube on my phone and play this, and as you can see, the music player is still streaming music to the Bluetooth speakers, but the sound from the YouTube video is playing back on the phone, and I can control the volume of YouTube from over here, and I can control the volume of music on the Bluetooth speakers. So a very powerful tool on your Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Thumbs up Samsung for this. Alright, so the next few hidden and less known features I'm going to show you are in the visibility enhancements. For that, we will need to disable the night mode. So let's drop down the notification panel and disable night mode. So now let's tap on the gear icon, then scroll down here to accessibility, then tap on visibility enhancements. Now first off, we have the option of downloading a high contrast theme. So tap over here and tap on high contrast theme 1 and it will take you to Galaxy Store. And from over here you can download a theme. Just press on download. This is a high contrast theme, so we'll wait for the download to finish. And now we can apply this. Tap on apply. And as you can see, we now have a high contrast theme on the phone. And if I drop down the notification panel, you can see these icons are now yellow. Previously they were blue. So let's go back to accessibility, tap on visibility enhancements, and then select none. So now high contrast theme is turned off and the phone gets back to normal. So that was high contrast theme. You can also turn on high contrast fonts if you do have difficulties in reading the fonts. So as soon as I turn this on, you can see the font kind of becomes more legible. Yeah, it looks nice. So this adds a little bit of contrast to the fonts and the fonts kind of become a little bit more easier to read. Next we have negative colors. If I turn this on, you guys will see everything on the screen will be displayed in negative colors. Turn this on. If I go back home, you guys can see that psychedelic effect, man. I kind of like this. If I launch Instagram and go to my profile, look at that. Dark mode on Instagram. How about that? And yes, negative colors do work system wide. So as you can see, I'm playing back a YouTube video and all the colors in the YouTube video are being displayed in negative. So cool little feature on the Galaxy Note 10. So I'll just drop down the notification panel, go to settings, scroll all the way down to accessibility, tap on visibility enhancements and turn off negative colors. And now everything is back to normal. So that was negative colors. Now let me show you how you can display everything on your phone in grayscale. So inside the same visibility enhancement menu, tap on color adjustment. And the first setting over here is grayscale. And once you turn it on, everything on the phone is now being displayed in grayscale. So even the home screen is in grayscale, YouTube works in grayscale, then yep, every app on the phone is now being displayed in grayscale. So let's go back, and other options are for people who have difficulties in perceiving colors. So we have ProTan, Deutan, Tritan. You can change the intensity from over here, and you can also set a personalized color. Very useful setting if you do have difficulties in perceiving colors. Then we also have something called color lens. Now this overlays the entire screen with a particular color. So if I turn it on, so this is blue, you can change the opacity, azure, cyan, spring green, green, and once again this is entire system wide setting. So these are few visibility enhancements on the phone. And I don't recommend that you use this quite often. These settings are specifically for people who have difficulties in perceiving colors. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus supports up to 45 watt super fast charging, and the phone actually comes with a 25 watt USB-C power delivery charger. Now one thing I have noticed, especially during summers when the room is warm, when you charge your phone using this super fast charger, the phone does get fairly warm. Now this might be a problem because heat does cause damage to lithium-ion batteries. Now there's a feature on the Note 10 Plus that will allow you to disable super fast charging and charge your phone at a standard rate instead. So let me show you what you should do to disable super fast charging. Drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, scroll down here to device care, then tap on battery. Over here tap on these three dots, then tap on settings. Then scroll down here and disable fast cable charging. And once you disable fast cable charging, the phone will charge at a standard rate. And standard charging does produce less heat. So you might want to turn the setting off if you live in a hot country. But I would like to keep this setting enabled because fast charging is really convenient. Now inside the same settings menu, we have something called sleeping apps. Now over here you can add apps from the app list, and these apps won't run in the background. And by adding applications to the sleeping apps list, you can save a lot of battery power because these apps will not run in the background. So just tap on add, and from your app list just pick an app. For example, let's pick Snapchat. And now if I tap on add, Snapchat will not run in the background. Now the thing is, if you add applications to this list, they will also not receive any notifications. So now if someone sends me a snap, I will not be able to get it because the app is inactive in the background. And if you want to remove apps, just tap on this trash icon, then select and remove. If you want to send photos and videos across two Android smartphones, you can use a feature called Android Beam. Now for Android Beam to work, first off you'll need to make sure that NFC is turned on both of these smartphones. So as you can see, NFC is turned on the Note 10 Plus and the S10 Plus. So all we need to do now is select the photos from the gallery. So what I'll do is I'll send some photos from my Note 10 Plus over to the S10 Plus. So I'm just going to select a couple of wallpapers that I downloaded on the Note 10 Plus, and I'm going to send these over to the S10 Plus. So I'll just press the share button, and then from over here select Android Beam, and now all you have to do is tap the other phones back onto this phone, just like this. And as you can see on the S10 Plus, it is showing incoming beam. And now we just wait. And by the way, Android Beam uses your phone's Bluetooth, so nothing is being transferred through your mobile data. And that's it. It took about 1.5 minutes to transfer these images, and these are quite big images. If we go to details, you can see this image is about 3.43 megabytes, and these are all 4K images that I downloaded from that wallpaper app. And if you're wondering, I use this Wallcraft app to download all my wallpapers, and you can find this app in the Play Store. If you would like to keep a track on your daily smartphone usage habits, such as how many times you've unlocked the phone, how much time you're spending in a particular app, how many times you've launched a particular app, there's a fantastic tool built into the Samsung Note 10 Plus, and it's called Digital Wellbeing. And Digital Wellbeing will also allow you to set a limit on how much you use a particular app. You know what? Let me actually show you what is Digital Wellbeing. So first, drop down the notification panel and tap on that gear icon. Scroll down here to Digital Wellbeing and tap on it. Then over here it shows me I used the phone for 1 hour and 47 minutes today, and I've spent most of the time in Samsung Notes, which is the blue one. I've spent some time in Amazon Shopping, Instagram, Chrome and others. And I have unlocked the phone 50 times and I've received 200 notifications. Now if I tap over here, it will take me to this screen on time screen. Now as you can see, I have spent 35 minutes in Samsung Notes, 19 minutes in Amazon, 17 minutes in Instagram, 12 minutes in Chrome, and 8 minutes in Gallery, and so on and so forth. And I will come back to this timer thing in just a second. First I'm going to tap over here and then tap on notifications received. So this screen shows you how many notifications you've received. So the Instagram has received the maximum notifications, 116, and WhatsApp, Snapchat, followed by YouTube. And from over here you can go back and compare your usage with the previous days. Let's tap on Monday. I have received 86 notifications. You know what, let's go to screen on time. So on Monday I used my phone for 3 hours and 12 minutes, 57 minutes camera. So yes, and today I haven't used my phone much, 1 hour 47 minutes only. So now coming back to the timer thing, you can set a timer for a particular app. So if I tap on the timer, I can set this to 15 minutes. So now after 15 minutes, YouTube will close, letting me know that I have reached the daily limit for YouTube. You know what? Let's go ahead and test this feature out. So I already have 2 minutes in YouTube. I'm gonna start watching a YouTube video, and we will come back in 13 minutes to see what happens. Oh, so I got a notification. It's saying app timer 1 minute left for YouTube. So the YouTube timer is about to run out. And that's it. The YouTube timer has ran out. The phone is saying goodbye for today. Your YouTube timer ran out. You can use this app again tomorrow. So you can set a usage timer on your apps, and that will allow you to moderate and monitor your daily usage. So I'll just tap on OK, and as you can see, the YouTube icon has grayed out, and if I try launching YouTube, the phone tells me YouTube timer ran out. So fantastic tool if you want to moderate your daily app usage. So let's go back to settings, scroll down to Digital Wellbeing, tap over here, and then YouTube again has grayed out, and if I tap on no timer, I will be able to launch YouTube once again. Oh, and by the way, if you tap over here and select times open, the phone will tell you how many times you've opened a particular app. So I've opened Samsung Notes 44 times, quite a lot, settings 23 times, and so on so forth. So let's go back, and by the way, dashboard is the exact same thing. This is the dashboard, and you can also reach the dashboard by tapping over here. Next we have something called wind down. Now wind down is like do not disturb. If you turn this on, you can set a schedule when do not disturb should turn on. Now right now it's set to 10 PM to 7 AM, When this setting is turned on, do not disturb and grayscale will also be turned on. So do not disturb is your phone will not ring and it will not vibrate, and it also applies a grayscale theme to your phone. I recommend that you use this, but don't set it to 10 p.m. Set it to like 12 a.m. to like 7 or 6 a.m. according to your needs. And that's pretty much it. This is digital well-being. Do you guys know there's a built-in collage maker in the gallery of your Note 10? So you don't have to download a separate app to make a collage. There's a built-in collage maker right inside the gallery. So first off, select a few images. The maximum images you can select is 6. So I'll just select 6 images from the camera album, then press on these 3 dots and then select create collage, and the phone will automatically create a collage for you. And over here you have different designs. You can change the aspect ratio. This is 9:16, 1:1, and over here you can change the borders, and also you can readjust these photos as you like. If you want to replace a photo, just tap on this button and then you can replace a photo right from over here. And you can also edit these photos by pressing that pencil icon, and this opens up the built-in photo editor. And over here you can apply different filters, then you can draw something on the photos. You can change the brightness, exposure, contrast, and you can also crop the image if you like. Then tap on apply, and now your edited photo will be there in the collage. Now if you want to save the collage, press on the save button and the phone will save this collage in the gallery. Let's go back and check it out. Pictures, and this is the collage that we created. So yes, you don't need to download a separate app if you want to create a collage. There's a built-in collage maker right inside your phone's gallery. Now apart from the built-in collage maker, you also have a built-in GIF maker, so you can make your own GIF images out of pictures on your smartphone. So again, I'm going to go into my camera albums and I'm going to select a few pictures. So I'm going to select these, this one, also this one. Also select these pictures of the ice cream. You cannot select videos, by the way, so I'm going to leave the videos out. So yeah, I'm just going to select 9 images. By the way, you can select more if you want. Then tap on these 3 dots and then select create GIF, and the phone will create a GIF image out of the images that you have selected on your phone. And from over here you can control the speed and just reduce the speed if you want. Then you can change the aspect ratio. So this is 1:1. You can drag the area of the image to adjust. So just tap on an image like this and adjust it the way you want. And you can also delete an image by tapping this play button. There's this trash icon. You can also add an image by pressing this button, and we will just select this one, done. And now this image has been added to the GIF. And if I press on this last button, this kind of lets you add some stickers onto the GIF images. So if I add this right over here, you can also draw something and press on the right button. And you can also add text. I'm just gonna press the right button again. So now you will see this decoration in the GIF image. Then I can save this. So that's it, the GIF image has been saved. So if I go back here to pictures, this is our GIF image. And here's the bonus tip, you can set this GIF as your always on display. So tap on these 3 dots and then select the third option which says set as always on display image. Then it will take you to this screen. You can just adjust this and then tap on done. Okay, so now if I put my phone to sleep, you will see that GIF image playing back on the lock screen. See that? Okay, take a look at this. You guys can see this much better when the lights are turned off. So this allows you to make your own GIF image and set that GIF image onto your always on display. Amazing creative tools on the Note 10. So guys, the last less known and hidden feature I'm going to show you on the Note 10 is called Link to Windows, and this feature is new and exclusive to the Note 10. So take a look at this. I can see the home screen of my phone on my Windows PC, and I can actually go ahead and use the keyboard and mouse to remotely control my phone. So watch what happens. I can just use the mouse on my Windows PC and I can move around on the home screen. I can launch whichever app I want, and I can also text using the physical keyboard on my computer. So I'll just type hello and you can see it types over there, and I can just send this and bam. So I don't even have to be close to my phone. I can just leave the phone charging and I can control my phone right from my Windows PC. So this is Link to Windows, and once again I can launch whichever app I want. This is the gallery. WhatsApp I just showed you. This is the Chrome web browser. And not only you can launch apps, you can also launch camera right from your Windows PC. See, this launches the camera on the phone, and I can click photos right from over here. See, we just clicked a photo, and once again, and I can go in the gallery and take a look at the photo that I just shot. Amazing, right? And I can also go inside the phone setting. So just tap on the gear icon and it takes me to the settings of the phone. So I can also change the phone settings right from my Windows PC. And right now this phone screen mirroring function is actually exclusive to the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 because I also have my S10 Plus connected. So it's the exact same app, Phone Companion. But watch what happens when I select the S10 Plus. I can only see the photos, messages and notifications. So there is no screen mirroring option on here. The screen mirroring is exclusive to the Galaxy Note 10. So if you want to start using Link to Windows, drop down the notification panel and tap on Link to Windows. This icon should be over here. But if it's not, drop down the notification panel, tap on this gear icon, scroll down here to advanced features, and over here you should see Link to Windows. Turn this feature on. Now you will need to sign in with a Microsoft account. So let me just sign in with my Microsoft account and then I will show you what you should do on your PC. Once you are signed in with your Microsoft account, it's gonna ask you a few permissions. Just tap on allow. The app needs these permissions to work properly. Now it says set up your phone app on your PC. So now let's go to the PC and check it out over there. Now on your Windows 10 PC, search for Microsoft Store and open it up. And next, start by downloading an app called Your Phone. So I'm just gonna search for this. This is the one that we need to download. And it's already pre-installed on my PC. I did not have to download it. So press on launch and you will see this little screen. And make sure that you're signed in with your Microsoft account because that is required. Now we need to go back to our Galaxy Note 10 Plus and tap on my PC is ready. And now it is checking the PC. Okay, so I actually had to tap on that Android option, so make sure you tap that. And after that, it's asking me for the permission on the phone. Just tap on allow. And now let's go back to the PC. And over here, tap on phone screen and tap on get started. And now on the Note 10 Plus, it will ask for one more permission and just tap on start now. And once you give the permission, you will start seeing the display of your phone on your PC. So I can just leave the phone charging and I can control my phone right from over here from my desktop. So we are almost at the end of this video, and for my last hidden and less known feature, I'm gonna show you the secure folder. We all have stuff on our phone that we want to protect with a password. Secure folder serves that purpose. So now let me show you what secure folder really does. But first we will need to turn on secure folder. So first drop down the notification panel and over here you should see secure folder. Just tap on it and it will take you to this screen. Now if you do not have secure folder over here in your drop down notification panel, tap on the gear icon, then scroll down here to biometrics and security, and over here you should see secure folder. If you tap on it, you will get back to this screen. Now you will need to sign in with your Samsung account, so I'm just gonna do that by pressing agree and I will be right back. After you sign in with your Samsung account, you're gonna see this screen that says creating secure folder, and we will just wait. So now it's asking me to select a secure folder lock type. The first one is pattern, pin and password. I'm just gonna select pin because it's easier, but if you want a more complicated unlock method, you might want to select password. But pin is just fine. Just tap next. I'm gonna enter my pin, continue, enter my pin once again, and this is secure folder. So there are some apps over here, and these apps are completely independent of the main apps on the phone. So for example, if I open gallery in secure folder, see there are no pictures over here, but the main gallery has pictures. So the data inside your main gallery and the secure folder gallery is completely separate. So let's go back into the secure folder. We should have secure folder over here in the app drawer. And if I lock this, the phone will ask me for a pin to get inside the secure folder. See, secure folder locked. Now if I tap on this icon, the phone will ask me for my biometrics, which is my fingerprint, or the pin to get back inside the secure folder. Now just like the gallery, the calendar, the contacts, the camera, these are completely separate. Even the Samsung Notes app is completely separate. And not only that, you can add more apps to this. If I tap on add apps, you can download apps from the Play Store, and the Play Store inside your secure folder is again completely separate of the main Play Store on the Android system. So once again, you will need to sign in with your account. You can sign in with a different account if you want than the main Play Store. I'm just gonna go back. You can add apps right from your Android system. So if I want a personal password protected WhatsApp, I can add WhatsApp over here. And once again, this WhatsApp inside the secure folder is password protected, and it's completely separate of the WhatsApp which is already installed on the phone. So this is a very useful feature if you want to have some personal stuff on your phone. All of this is password protected and you can install whichever app you want. Also, you can move your photos from over here to the secure folder. For example, let us move these 3 photos. I can select these, tap on these 3 dots, and then select move to secure folder, which is right over here. And the phone will move these 3 photos from the main gallery to the secure folder gallery. So gallery, and now we have those 3 photos over here, and I can just lock the folder, and that's it. Those 3 photos are now password protected. So yeah, like I said, secure folder is like a phone inside of a phone. Extremely useful feature if you want to protect your stuff with a password. Now let me show you an amazing feature of the secure folder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lock the secure folder, get out of here, and lock my phone. Now when I unlock my phone using my thumb, we get to the home screen. Now if I unlock my phone using my index finger, watch what happens. We get directly into the secure folder. This feature is called dedicated fingerprint for the secure folder. Let me show you how you can activate this feature. So I'm just gonna lock the secure folder once again. I'll drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, scroll down here to biometrics and security, then tap on fingerprints. Enter your PIN, and then you want to register a second fingerprint in the fingerprints. So I already have my right thumb registered, and I've just registered right index finger. And you might want to rename these so that it becomes easier to identify which fingerprint it really is. So once you've done this, go back home and open up secure folder. Enter your PIN, then tap on these 3 dots, then tap on settings, then tap on lock type. Again, enter your PIN, press on next, and then turn this feature on which says dedicated fingerprint, and it will take you to this screen. Select the fingerprint for which you want the secure folder to unlock directly from the lock screen. I want this to unlock with my right index finger, which is this one, and that's it. It is now configured, and again I will lock the secure folder, lock my phone, and if I unlock the phone with my right index finger, it takes me directly into the secure folder. So a very useful feature. It kind of saves you extra steps of going into the menu and tapping on secure folder and then entering your PIN. You can go into the secure folder directly from your lock screen. So guys, that was a rundown of 41 features that are less known and hidden on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you find this video helpful, and do check out more videos on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, and I will see you guys next time.